Daisy! How have you been? Can you believe that it has already been 3 years since we last spoke? Isn't that just crazy? Actually, I tried visiting Mom and Dad's house not that long ago, and it seems like everyone had moved away. There were totally different people living there. Is that what happened? Did you all move? If so, tell me. I want to know where the rest of my family is living now. Oh my gosh, Estelle, is that you? You know you have a lot of nerve trying to message as if nothing has happened between the two of us. What? What kind of way is that to greet your little sister after so long without talking? I think it's a perfectly good way to greet you. Did you forget why we stopped talking in the first place? Maybe? Could you remind me? You can't be serious. It is because 3 years ago, you and my fiancé ran off together. I thought I had finally gotten rid of you these past 3 years. But now you just show up out of the blue texting me as if none of that happened? Oh! Right, Greg! Yeah, him and I split up not that long ago, actually. Wait, you mean you two aren't even together anymore? That's right! After we ran off together, the thrill of it all kind of dissipated. So we just called the whole thing off. And by that, I mean that I gave up everything. You, our parents, and any kind of support from others to go and be with him. Only I thought that I would be taken care of since he made so much. But after all the drama, he decided that he couldn't work at the same place anymore since people were spreading rumors about him. So wouldn't you believe it? After we ran away together, Greg ended up jobless. And even after we started living together, he just could not seem to find a good new job. Tragic. I know, right? And when he finally did find a place that was going to hire him, his salary was way, way less than what it used to be at his old company. So basically, neither of us had any money, so we tried to go back and live with his parents. But feeling like we were being forced into living there due to our circumstances did a number on our relationship. We thought that it would be temporary, but then, before I knew it, it had already been 3 years. Once I realized how much of my time that I had wasted with him, I decided it was finally time to break up with him. Wow. I really just can't believe you right now. So you broke up with him, and that is when you tried going to Mom and Dad's for the first time in years? To go try and leech off of them instead? What do you mean? I just thought that Mom and Dad would be happy to finally see their youngest daughter again after 3 years. You do remember that after you and Greg ran away together, that they both said they want nothing to do with their backstabbing daughter. What? Did they really say that about me? That is so mean. You think that is mean? What about you stealing away my fiancé? Anyways, we had a lot of reasons for finally deciding to move away. But one of those was especially so that you would not be able to find us ever again. Well, now you have to tell me where you are all living. No. Did you even read what I just sent? One of the reasons that we moved was so that we could cut you out of our life. I'm not going to tell you where we all are now. Okay then. If you all really meant to cut me off, then why can't I still message you? Huh? If you really were serious about it, then surely you would have blocked me, right? Well, yes. I suppose you're right. Although now that I have gotten all of this off my chest, I think I will block you now. Wait, what do you mean by that? I mean that I have been waiting for the day when you would pop back up into my life just so that I could tell you that I also never want to talk to you again. Wait, Daisy? You can't be serious, right? You heard me. Consider yourself blocked and cut off. Hey, Daisy! Guess what? I got a brand new phone number. Wait, is this Estelle? Are you kidding me? Ding, ding, ding! You knew it was me. You were so mean for blocking me like that. But it's okay. I moved past it and just got a new number. Besides, there was still so much left that I wanted to talk to you about.
Estelle, I already told you that we are not talking anymore.
Oh, come on. You weren't serious about that, right? I don't care how many new numbers you get. I told you that I was not going to be talking to you anymore.
Now I just have to block this number too.
Wait, no! Don't do it yet! I just wanted to say that I finally figured out where you are all living now.
Excuse me? Are you serious?
But wow! How come you never told me that you all moved to such an amazing spot? How about this? As an apology for blocking me the first time, you all should let me move back in with you.
Wow. You must have really lost your mind if you think we would even consider that. It is already messed up enough that you stalked us to the point of finding our address. But no, you will not be moving in with us. Ever.
Aw, but why not?
Because I am the one whose name is on the lease of this house, and what I say goes.
Ugh, I can't believe this. You know, you have always been so selfish with your stuff ever since we were little. Look, I wasn't actually asking, okay? But I am messaging you to let you know that I already stole your current boyfriend away from you. So I'm just letting you know that I am going to be taking your condo now, too. Any questions?
So many. What the hell are you babbling about?
Oh, also, Greg says that he wants to get back together with you. So you can go ahead and swap your new guy with me for Greg back, and we can put all this mess behind us, right? Now everything is all better and we can go back to being friends again. Yay! I just love happy endings, don't you?
What? What are you talking about? I don't ever want to be with Greg again. And if he ever shows his face to me again, the only thing that I am going to do is drag him to the bank and make him pay me the money he owes me.
Oh my gosh, wow. You just do not know how to let things go, huh?
Not only that, but my boyfriend is someone who knows all about our sordid past. I told him all about what you did and he was completely understanding. So I somehow doubt that a man like that turned around and got with you after I told him who you really are.
Wow. I see. I didn't realize you did all of that. So I guess that must mean that I am such an attractive girl that I was irresistible, even in spite of him knowing all about what happened between us. You must be so let down by the men in your life right now, huh? But I can't help who I am. I was just born this way, you know?
Well, I don't know what to tell you, except that my boyfriend is actually right here sitting next to me right now.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's pretty simple stuff, Estelle. He's sitting here right beside me, reading these messages. And he is telling me that he has never even met you in his life. So whoever you're with, it's not my boyfriend.
Wait, hold on. You're just pulling my leg right now. I guess this is one of those jokes that just doesn't translate very well over text though, huh?
You can think whatever you want, but I am telling the truth.
Well, that just can't be because your boyfriend is sitting here with me right now. So how can he be in two places at once?
I don't know. I guess the only explanation for that is that you found the wrong guy.
What? No, that can't be it.
Okay then. What is the name of the person that you're with right now?
As if I'm going to play these little games with you. We both know what your boyfriend's name is. I'm not going to say it.
Okay, so basically you are saying that you don't know my boyfriend's name. Is that right?
You tell yourself that if it makes you feel better. But it just isn't true.
Okay then. Prove it. If you can tell me my boyfriend's name, you can have my condo. How does that sound?
What? Really? You'll move out if I tell you?
If it really is my boyfriend, yes.
Okay, no take-backs. You're dumber than I thought. His name is Thomas, dummy.
You think that my boyfriend's name is Thomas?
That's right. I'm right, aren't I? Well, I guess I won, so it is time for you to move out. I'll be there to pick up your keys soon. Hey, Daisy! Guess what? I'm here at your building to pick up your key. I know that you must have really loved living in such an amazing place. I'm sure that you don't want to move out, but the fact is that a bet is a bet. And don't think that just because you're my sister that I'm going to let you off on this one.
I'm afraid that you are not going to be getting my apartment.
What? What do you mean?
I mean just what I said.
But that isn't fair. You said you would leave. Now get out right now so that I can go and move in there with my Thomas. I already brought all my stuff here because you and I had a deal. You can't just go back on your word now. That isn't fair.
Well, I'm not dating anyone named Thomas, so I don't really see why I should have to move.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you lost the bet.
No, you're lying. You're just trying to trick me and buy yourself some time. It is so obvious that you're trying to lie just to get out of keeping your own promise. I know you're not telling the truth.
All right then, let me ask you another question. Just where do you think that I live?
What? What are you talking about? Did you forget your own address or something?
Well, certainly you must know that I live in Sky Towers near the lakeside, right? Room 5001, right? Oops, I guess I got sick of waiting for you to respond and accidentally gave you the answer. But that is the address you have, isn't it?
No, I didn't get anything wrong. I know that you live there because that is where Thomas lives. Do you think that I lied about knowing where you lived? I had to go through a ton of people, friends of your friends, and distant relatives until I could narrow down just where it was that you had moved to.
I see. So you had to rely on everyone else to tell you where it was that I actually lived, huh?
Yep. Pretty impressive, huh? You may not think so, but your little sister can be pretty clever when she tries. And once, when there were a lot of people coming in and out, I snuck in. And that is when I saw your handsome ex-boyfriend, Thomas. It was right then that I decided that I would take him and your condo away from you.
I see. Well, I am afraid that the intel you collected might be just a bit outdated.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
How should I put this? The fact is that I moved out of that condo about 6 months ago.
You moved away?
That's right. In fact, I moved because my boyfriend had to move a couple states over for his job. Thankfully, my company had some branch offices there and I was able to apply for a transfer. So we moved in together and are planning on getting married soon. The place where we live now is a bit old, but I guess you could call it a condo of sorts. But as for the address where you thought I was living, well, I haven't been in that place in about half a year.
Wait, so then, who is Thomas?
If I had to guess, I would assume it is the new tenant.
No, this doesn't make any sense. Well, I'm still pretty surprised, but whatever. It doesn't change anything. Thomas is still my man, and there is nothing that you can do about it. Although I guess that means that now I will have to find a way to convince him to leave his girlfriend like I did with you and Greg. But that's okay. If there is one thing I am good at, it's that.
Actually, if I remember correctly, I believe his girlfriend is the one that I subletted the condo to. So if anyone was going to be thrown out because of you, it would be Thomas and not her. By the way, from what I've heard about her boyfriends, his company went under a while back and he has been out of work ever since.
Wait, Thomas is jobless? You can't be serious about that, right? No, it can't be. You're just lying about all of this.
Well, I am sure that you will find out for yourself soon enough.
Soon enough? Soon like when?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, that couple is actually engaged and she actually owns her own business.
What? You're kidding me.
Nope. I'm still partially responsible for the place since I'm subletting, so we had quite a few nice talks. And since I really have no warm feelings towards you, I went ahead and took it upon myself to tell Thomas's fiance all about the affair that he was having behind her back.
You did what? Why would you do that? It didn't even concern you. What is your problem?
Perhaps not, but I figured that this was probably the best way to prevent another person from being hurt by your selfish and reckless actions.
I can't believe you!
Also, I heard that his fiancée had Thomas's car implanted with a little GPS.
You can't be serious.
That's right. And it seems that his car was parked at your apartment from last night until this morning.
What is going on here? You had him tracked?
Not me, his fiancée. But either way, there is no escape for you now.
What? What is that supposed to mean?
I just mean that you better be ready for it all to come crashing down on top of you soon. After that, I heard that Thomas was thrown out by his fiancée and tried to move in with Estelle. Estelle was still staying in a hotel at the time because she'd only recently ran off on my ex, Greg. So her and Thomas tried to go live with my parents. My parents actually moved into a retirement home not that long ago and said that they wanted no part in another one of Estelle's crazy schemes. I heard that after that, Estelle ran away from Thomas and tried to get Greg to take her back, but it was too late. Thomas's fiancée had already hired a lawyer and was suing Estelle for breaking up her engagement. Without a job, Estelle had no other choice but to find a job where half of her salary goes to paying back the money she owes. Thank you for watching! If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.